Welcome. This is Brownie Rose Midland of Bin Library, and once more on a Tuesday, we are playing Library of Ruina. We're gonna ruin some more libraries, mainly just one that's already pretty ruined, because everyone's emotionally unstable, especially the headmistress at the library. What did she call herself? I can't even remember the line. The line she's done, like, constantly, and I've read it so many times. But yeah, poor old Angela. Hello, normal size phantom. Rahel, I hope you have a wonderful day at work. It might be busy, but I hope that means it goes really quick and it ends really fast for you. It's Brady Smith, and why not? Why not indeed? That's the answer to all existence. 42, and why not? So I was thinking about, just before we started this, like, what am I gonna do? We've obviously got 3 lots of Abanos there. But what I would like to do is get the books for Tiff's floor. I don't know where they are. They are probably in the Star of the City lot. So what I thought about doing, I thought maybe if we just do the Leo guys and then we clear that bottom bit, maybe try clear the second bit. Probably not get that far in one stream, but you know, we can have a go. And we have Geberiberiburu, so we can unga bunga our way through a little bit. Unga da bunga. So that's my plan. That's my super secret, top secret plan. So let's give these what they want and see what part 2. And this is the red one. Do you think we'll get to fight Xiao this time? Not the Genshin Impact Xiao, but the big lady, not the small boy. They could be more opposite, could they? Let's go. Lick. Stamp. Evening, ready for a library of needs therapy? I am ready for a library of needs therapy. We've been receiving reports recently that the cases of the distortion are growing exponentially, centered around Nest L. Even private offices are reluctant to take the work, going as far as to cancel contracts one-sidedly. Oh lordy. Not only would they shun requests about dealing with distortions, they'd also avoid any tasks related to the library as well. Honestly, good self-preservation instincts. I guess that was to be expected. There's a reason the Leo was put in charge. Director, I heard that Section 1 has sent us a report about the distortion. Yeah, that's why I called you here. You both know how we encourage to take records of the distortion or to gather data, right? Yes, and our records can only be shown to those in close proximity to a moonlight stone. Product of M-Corp singularity. Oh, I wonder what that is. Which we're obligated to carry for our mission, so it doesn't matter much to us. What they sent is no ordinary report, is it? If you're sharing it with us. You got that right. There's something that irked me about the footage that came with it. Long story short, Leo's South Section 1 has failed to capture the crying children. Good evening, Jabba Hop, welcome. Was that team wiped out? No, they just missed it. But if Section 1, led by Director Xiao of all people, too, couldn't capture it, it can't be an average urban nightmare. Has it been exalted recently? We'll watch the footage first. It starts around here. Stay sharp, people! We never back down, no matter what happens. Yes, ma'am! Director, the crying children just fell to the ground. It won't be flying anymore with that messed up body. We're almost there. This is the final push, so give it your all! Director, there's someone... What? Fuck it, Argelia! Blue bastard, come on! Let the man die. Please let the man be... Oh my god. Ah, you poor thing. Section 1 of the Leo is out for your blood. A little kid. Isn't it sad that no one recognizes the pure and clean melody flowing within you? Blue reverberation. Hi there. Been a while, huh? Fuck you! Fuck you! Why are you? You are everywhere! How are you in so many places at once? All these things, like, kind of happen very close together. What is the timeline on this? Looks like we aren't the only one that Philip annoys. I know! And then you got Argana going, I like you, Philip. You annoy everyone. You should join the party. Fuck you! Ah, your greeting is as sharp and bitey as I remember. I don't know what you're up to this time, but I'd be glad if you could gently retreat and stay out of this. I'm only here to take that pitiful friend rejected by everyone. That's all. Injured, abandoned, and struck down by the likes of you. How sad. All he wanted to do was cry. I would shed tears for him. Almost. Cut the nonsense. What more could you possibly want to justify by doing this? I doubt a fixer of your standing would feel anything is insufficient. Don't think being a color will save you. If you keep snooping around pulling nonsense like this, your elimination will be in order one day. To feel that nothing is insufficient. Eliminate. Tell me, are you satisfied with your current life? Affluent on the surface isn't all there is to it. A corner of my heart is always empty. When I try to fill it with useless things, it only gets bigger and strangles me. You should join the party is literally Arcanius MO. I know, here he is. It's like, hey, Xiao, you're pretty cool. Why don't you join the party too? He wants so many friends. So many friends. I'm gonna have to kill all of them. Yes, I'm looking for something. Something that has to fit in that void. I think I found it, but I've yet to claim it. I can't wait for the day that I fill that emptiness and make myself whole. Ah. Is yours filled already? Filled by a person dear to you? Don't yap your mouth any further. I can't dare to crack a joke under your fierce gaze. I'd hate to see each other's insides. I love that as a friend. I'd hate to see your insides today. I'd hate to see each other's insides today. So could you kindly put this scary fellow away? Just one last question. What in the wing's name are you planning to do with a monster like that? That's a funny question. When there's a pitiable thing on the street, everyone gets the urge to bring it home and adore it, no? Philip is not a kitten! Philip is not a kitten! I think this one could join me. He looks like an interesting specimen, too. Don't you agree, Oswald? Oh my god. I knew this was gonna happen because this was in the opening. In that, like, what's the color of the electric sheep you see? It's Argalia and his posse, and you can very clearly see Oswald, so that makes sense. He smells too sour right now, but in our hands, he'll be letting off a dirty stench in no time. I hate to see your inside today is one of the most considered slash. Briny with the unintentional foreshadowing. This weird sourness is what you get if you don't know how to wash your body right. I don't think a bath is what he needs, Oswald. I was just about to knead him nicely, but Mr. Funnybones over there had to send himself elsewhere. Chin, What even? The bottom line is, us taking him shouldn't bother you at all. If I took him, he'd stop destroying the nest any further. In other words, I'm saving you the fundamental trouble of taking care of him. Hello, I'm also 100% sure Xiao would win. Remember being a color doesn't mean being the strongest, but being the best in a certain field. Yeah, Xiao is... The fact that he's, like, trying to talk her down says a lot to me about her strength. Because... Sure, he does parlay with a lot of people, but I feel like he hasn't parlayed this hard in a while. Also, yes, the sheer amount of foreshadow that you, and by some extension we did, and this is hilarious. Wonderful! No, that's all the more reason to stop you. For us, capturing the distortion is an option. Creatures are everywhere in this city. Does it have to be this poor friend? I'm starting to get tired of talking. So let's wrap up our friendly conversation here. Oswald, give them a show for me. Miss Mermaid, Mr. Knife, it's time to show the skills we've honed and wet. I love this drip that he gives people though. This suit is slick. This place will be filled with thunderous cheers and wondrous applause. Damn it. Director, give us an order. I think if it's her when she does spoil it at the end of her story, that puts on the same level as Argelia. I see. Some eagerness. Blue reverberation. The three of us can go to a quiet place for some private talk, Pluto. But of course. Blue reverberation. I don't get it. Why would a fixer at such a high grade do something like that? It's beyond anyone's understanding for now. Only the blue reverberation himself knows. Anyway, even though the team had no problem handling the troopers of the 8 o'clock circus, the blue reverberation vanished with the crying children in the meantime. Section 1 will be staying at the temporary base for a few more days to secure a sample of other distortions. So that's why they hadn't come back this morning. I was wondering if anything happened to them. You must be worried a lot, Director. No, not at all. I trust in Xiao. Setting that aside, how's our situation? Section 2 isn't exactly doing much better. The staff we dispatched to Nest L have reported several casualties, including a sizable number of associate officers. Hello, Hogan, welcome. Things are going okay, because we haven't fought anything yet. We've just had the blue reverb doing blue reverb things, though, and he needs to stop. If we continue, we might be in serious trouble. Yeah, we can't just sit here and take losses forever. We need to make some progress, though. We found that every person who was subject to the distortion phenomenon was under extreme emotional stress. Emotional stress, sir? It seems evident that those who manifest the distortion were emotionally pressured into an extreme. But the thing is, those who in the city doesn't get stressed, in their life, everyone's holding their anguish within themselves. To be honest, I think Argelia's Team Taylor must be a singularity of drip. That would make so much sense. I remember everything up until now that he went up to someone strong he talked. Yeah, it's true. Most of them he's managed to actually get on his team. And then when he got the Gears lady, and obviously Pluto, the Puppet Man. But is the Puppet Man Pluto, or is that a different person? I can't remember if they're the same person or not. I'm wondering about the Doctor lady. We haven't seen her in a little bit. But always the people in blue doing weird stuff. Yeah. Yes, but later Xiao could easily wipe the floor with him. No discussion. She should! She shouldn't have let him... Well, she didn't have a choice but to let him get away. The 8 o'clock circus is a wonderful distraction, to be fair. Exactly. This is my speculation. But it might be that a distortion occurs when the emotions bottling up inside exceed a certain threshold. What that threshold may be, or how high it may be, is still a mystery, though. Yes, Puppet Man and Clown Man are completely different peps. No, not the Puppet Man and the Clown Man. Pluto and the Puppet Man. So the Skull Man and the Puppet Man. I can't remember if they're the same person. If your hypothesis is sound, the only way to stop the distortion altogether would be to reduce people's stress or heighten each person's threshold. Neither of which is possible in the city. There still isn't enough evidence to prove it. We need more info. Also completely different. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. It's been a while since we've seen them. Well, it's our job to fix the problems we're paid to solve. We've got to see what else can be done. I have high expectations for this invitation. Let's buckle it up a little. Understood! By the way, Director, how's that one thing going? Oh, are you talking about me entertaining the entering the dumpling making contest? No, wait, I never told anyone but Xiao about that. So naturally, everyone knows. No, I mean the preparation for your first wedding anniversary next month. I heard you're gonna give her a nest migration permit as a present. What? How did you... Are these a couple? Oh, and I'm gonna get to murder them together. Word spreads quickly. Come on, Director. Everyone in Section 2 is gossiping about how you're spending your newlywed life with Director Xiao, the Maiden of Iron. Oh no, or is he Xiao's husband? Oh my god. If he is, I don't know. Is it this lady or Xiao? Let's save that for after I finished our work. I don't want to murder him if that's the case. I don't want to bring... If it is Xiao's husband, then I don't want to bring that upon myself by killing her. Lao is such a male wife. It must be Xiao. As said, Xiao and Laurel, most health... Ah, it is. Yeah, I don't want to bring that upon me now. I don't know if I... Maybe we should let him go somehow, or get him to leave the library somehow, because, like, if I murder him... Xiao gonna come after me. Too late, priority signed up for the job. No! I don't want to separate them. Shit. Yes. I'm still unsure what that blue reverberation's goal is, but I think I get one thing for certain. That he's an absolute nutcase. Yes! I'm not in the mood for jokes. That's not a joke, that's just a fact! From what I've seen so far, the blue reverberation was gathering distortions. Now, I'm not sure if they can be called as such. Distortions that are capable of thinking and acting rationally. Like Abnos? Well, I guess they aren't thinking rationally either. They are still very one-track minded. Look, one by one, the guests remind you that you've always been the villain, Brenny. So stop turning people's husbands/boyfriends into books. It's gonna be that 1-year anniversary soon! I don't... Sure, that's what he seems to be doing, but we still don't have a clue why. What's a bunch of freaks gonna do? Whatever it may be, I don't think it would be a good thing. And he was about to get the retirement too. They were gonna go move into a nest and have babies! Probably. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't want babies, but I can't... If you're gonna go settle down, maybe they'll get a cat. I don't know. In any case, we're wasting our time by pondering over a question. We'll never figure out the answer to it on our own. Gotta make sure Roland gets to participate. Surely he would like to receive the guests. I would, but Keta is not ready for this. Keta is not ready. Well, that's a good point. I suppose it's common for fixers to start families. Oh, it is. They're often in life or death situations together, working face to face. Most end in tragedy, though. If a couple's staying in the fixer business, it won't take long until only one of them remains. Exhibit A. Me. Sad boy. It's okay. Pat, 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 pat. Good point. That fixer's about to meet his end here, too. You're speaking way too casually about it. Roland. I'll say this before you get sentimental. They could very well make the choice to not come to the library. Yet they still choose to come here of their own volition. Urban nightmares beyond are no longer a matter of choice. Urban nightmares and stars of the city are designated as such because there's an invisible sense of compulsion involved. Invisible compulsion? That doesn't change the fact that they're able to make choices. If they have things they cherish so much, why should they risk their lives going into a dangerous place? They have the liberty of choice. Is it though? Angela, you were right when you said no one is truly free in this city. Choice and liberty, the things they cherish so much. People's desires clash and intertwine with one another to create an intangible chain. That's life in the city. Them coming here, as the association ordered. All the guests ending up as books in the library. Me leaving the house for urgent work. They might seem like choices made out of free will, but in truth, our hands are forced by the shackles of others' desires. So, are you saying that I should pursue my shouldn't pursue my freedom because I must show consideration for them? Because I'm a machine? Because I'm unworthy? Angela, you're taking it the wrong way. No. Got nothing to do with those. But if you keep trying to earn freedom this way, the karma will come back to strangle you one day. Enough of that drivel. This is this and that is that. Damn, she was just like, nope, I'm gonna go to this thing. Have you ever been close to an out-of-control fire? No, but I feel like I will know what that means later. Dot 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 dot. And here we are. This place looks more antiquated than expected. It does for sure. Angela, I can't pass one single reception without shifting the blame. I redirected back again. Are you gonna decorate your house in this style, director? Shut up, May! Shut up! Well, Xiao prefers something cute. Oh my god, does she love cute things? May is a cute bun, but she keeps mentioning things that are gonna make me feel horrible for kicking their ass. May, stop asking silly things and focusing on work. Yes, get told! Get told, May. That's our Section 1 director's taste, I see. I'll take note of that. Greetings, dear guests. Could all use a May in our lives. Yeah, to be fair, it's nice to have someone who takes an interest in your life like that. She's made a mess. You're pretty good at deflecting. Is she though? Is it flesh yet? Can we poke it? Poke the cheek. Poke. I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. We are the fixers of Section 2 of the Leo Association's Southern Branch. We've come to retrieve the books listed on your invitation. You may take them if you can overcome the ordeals. Do you have anything else to say? The situation is pressing, and a quick guidance would be appreciated. Are the books truly worth risking your life over, however? What do you mean? I'm asking if they're valuable enough for you to give up the joys of everyday life. A machine's curious about the life of humans, huh? This is what I must do to protect the joys of life you just mentioned. There aren't a lot of things that are done out of one's own volition, and we can't exactly afford to skip on work we don't feel like doing. I see. I'd like to see if it's flesh or metal. We could just poke a cheek. Boop, boop. Remember, Angela has a next to no outside experience. She may have lived through many years, but all of those were locked underground in a time loop. She has the naivety of a young child at the moment. She does, and she's learning. And she doesn't like it when she finds things are bad, and it's fair, we get it. So you were coerced into making this choice. May we enter now? You may. And may you find your book in this place. Oh, sweetie. You said, well, there's a second. Is there a second round? Because, I mean, like, none of the special ones in there. Only what? Like I said, Keta isn't really up to the job, unfortunately. Right, new book game! Yeah! Hi, Neochromancer. It just so happened that every learning experience ended in bloodshed. Yeah, I was literally thinking that as I was, like, reading it. I was like, well, considering how many people she's just watched die, it entirely makes sense that that's her thought process and everything. Why would I use any other floor at this point? I know she doesn't have her, like, ego pages, but, I mean, she has her ego pages. And we have some other big attacks between a lot of them, but... This is why I need to get Tiff's floor done. So we can have full power Gebra floor. Guitar! I have learned the magic of the Unga Bunga. These guys are a major roadblock during early access. Interesting. Also incredible you could get that far in early access. Okay. Hello, Leo. Leo. Not Leo, eh? That's... Why is everything about these people reminding me of Genshin all the time? We've got a 2 and a 3 targeting there, so... we'll talk 3. What do we got here? We got a 6 targeting here. Well, get slash mofo. We got a 5 and a 5. Now that's just kind of cruel. Let's use some of your own cards against you. Which means the other 5 is going to have to be redirected here. So let's do a focus spirit ready for next round. We got a 3 and a 3 on there. So let's, I don't know, just do that. And then you can take that. This is the only one that I haven't done anything with. Is it? And there's a 2 here as well. Those are the 2 I need to batten down the hatches. La 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 la. Especially because they get +1 power at emotion level 3. Oh, that's a giant pain in the ass. Welcome to high level play. There's 12 multicolored arrows. Half the time you have to hover over every single one to see what's happening. Yeah, it's so many lines. So many lines happening. Leo is Chinese for 6 and they are themed around fire. Makes sense, makes sense. That explains why I keep falling into Leo and they have a Xiao. It's all Chinese. Their drip isn't that Chinese though. It's got maybe like the patterns on it are, but it's still it's the suit and stuff. It still feels like the anti-blue reverberation drip. Please, for the love of iron, read their passives. But they've got the same passives as the cards I had before, where they just do lots of fire damage, right? No, 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 no. Vengeance. I definitely don't want to do Fair War. Fair War was sucky. Offensive die gain +1 power at emotion level 1. Is that the passive you wanted? You guys already told me that one. Their ornament is actually cool and not sensitive. So, is it their cards? Offensive die scheme +1 damage for this scene. So, they 100% get more stuff the more emotional they get. However, we just had a round of clashing and no one got anything. So there's a 6 and a 2. We're definitely targeting the 6. Just a 3 here. Get speared. How's your thingy going? Can we do a great big vertical slash for funsies? No, we don't have enough light. Boo. Got a 6 here. Let's do another multi-slashes. Incredible you get this far in early access. Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie? Could you like complete the game in early access? I mean, it's early access. Like, theoretically, it's not the whole game, right? Right? Or was this like a Hades thing where you could basically like complete the whole ass game in early access? Is that what this was? I'm not gonna be able to redirect that 6, so we're taking it to the face. While we'll just do whatever's spare on this person. Go! We nearly got that one person. We got a few nearly staggered by the looks of it. Boosh, boosh. I suppose this is the one where it might be more beneficial for me to go singleton. Ah! How dare you stagger? How rude. Put everything on get butter and ignore everyone else. Yay! The Leo were the first fight after UN. That was only the first 3 floors had ego. Oh. Interesting. Oh, they staggered her and then ignored her? Okay. Execution, 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 execution. You want this? Come get this. You want this? Come get this. Oh my god, there's so many people attacking this person. There's a 7. Someone rolled a 7. Take that. What are you doing? 2 dodges and a hit. Let's just do that. Where's your stand ready? I would really like you standing ready. If I can get that on, I'll do that as well. And now there's at least a few of these I would like to redirect, but I can't because I'm missing a couple of things, so... Continue to fight this person and just eat everything from the other person. That's just how it gon' go. That's just how it gon' go. I mean, to be fair, completing the game plot doesn't mean completing all the game's mechanics. Also, bug and charges. Mm-hmm. It's true. That's another stagger. Come on! Oh. Owie, 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 owie. I guess they've gotten really strong because I've let them get this high in emotion level. Should explain a few things. Geberibaru, could you do me a favor and do that for me, please? Thanks, we appreciate you. No. And there was only a 4 going further, so it's fine. Eradication! I don't think I could do this. This is gonna take some time. This is gonna take some effort. No, I'm gonna... I don't like this. That's one down. If I got the books for... Oh, fudge, for nuggets. Did I forget again? I may have forgotten again. So he's got the staggered at that. However, Sweeney survives. Well, though Sweeney should be fine, which still means I'm up 1 compared to them, so that's good. And everything on Gebaroo. Oh, and they're all staggered. That's what we like. And I can't ready position because I need to be able to do the damage while they're stuck. Damn it. Damn it. Let's go with that. Too bad you don't have onrush. I know, that would have been good. Yeah, I shouldn't have worried too much about getting their books. There's a second round, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I don't have the mods on, so I don't even know if I want to attempt this. We can attempt because I don't think I'm winning this. I don't think I'm winning this, regardless of anything. But let's have a read. What's he got? Fighter that never retreats. Whenever the emotion level rises, gain 1 strength and 1 endurance. Firm as a great... What's the thing? Oh, it's... Must be swift as a coursing river. All the force of a great typhoon. Something, something, raging, something. It just. Firm as a great mountain just makes me think about make a man out of you for some reason. Whenever the emotion level rises, recover 50% of max HP. Whenever emotion level rises, recover 25% of max stagger resist. Holy shit. Offense dice, gain +1 power. This is gonna be a great. Do I have that on Gebereberu? Because she should have that. Because just extra power all the time, but it is 4. That's a lot. That costs a lot. So she's also firm as a great mountain. She remains ever vigilant in peace. And then we just got some boys. So we need to do some singleton targeting. I need to tank as much as I can to singleton target the shit out of these people. This is a bad time to mention that this is the easy to medium part of the Leonids. No! It's gonna be fine! Everything will be fine! Okay, like I said. Oh, and Gebereberu can manifest ego! You're going down. You're going one-on-one with Gebereberu today. Everyone else, we're just gonna leave this. Horizontal / Gabur. Everything will in fact be fine. I don't know. Oh, do I have to recharge again? Oh, that sucks. Anything I redirect that? A 3 can redirect a 2. Not redirect shit with 3s. So I'm just gonna start kicking Cecilia's butt. And then here we've got a 5. What can we redirect with a 5? We can redirect that 3. We can't redirect much else though. They are very fast. So, continue hitting Cecilia. And go! I'm sure this is fine. Xiao suddenly appears on the problem. I don't want to kill him! I don't want to, but I picked the game where I had to play the bad guy. Because some AI ladies just doesn't know moraliness because she's just had too much time being sad. Oh lord, I'm not. This is a lost cause, but that's fine because, like I said, I'm pretty sure I haven't put the mods on again because I'm a smart cookie like that, you know. If we can get maybe one of their books, or if we can at least take one of them down, we just gotta try not to let their emotion levels go too high. The librarian takes a hit while they're at 50% or lower. Screech might be good. For the duration of the act, recover 20% of max HP. Upon defeating an enemy, the start of the scene gains strength based on the amount of librarians. HP librarian. Yay! Good day, Dan. Welcome. No, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. Let's kick Cecile's butt. We are just gonna singleton our way through everything. Well, not quite singleton. I'm trying to like at least target the main trio kind of thing. Well, oh, life insurance! Have I spoke to you about our life insurance policy? I'm sure it's a killer deal! Let's go. Oh yeah, Leo goes from chill to oh god, why are they murdering me? Oh god, why? It's fun to watch. It's terrible. It's terrible to experience, though. However, I have debuffed them to shit. So we got Cecilia. We got Lowell. We got May! Now it's just the Nuggets left. Fuck the Nuggets. Unga, bunga, unga, bunga, unga, bunga. I am fighting Leo boys. I'm kicking their butts. Because Gebba-dibba-dibba-doo stomps everything in her way. She needs no help or friendship. The power of friendship was the Gebaroo we threw out along the way. Because I can. Why am I still putting things out? Because I can. Look at how many lights and things we have. It's great. Let's go. Bam. Why not? Insert Prowler theme. I'm not looking forward to Xiao. I'm not. So we did get all 3 books at least. Oh, that'll look cool on her. Will be Big Bad Wolf while possessing Big and will be Bad Wolf's abnormality page. 5% chance to boost attack. I want to put that on her. I want to put that on. Oh no, I'll have to do a cutscene first. Yep. This is how it's bound to end, I guess. I'm not sure I understand. The things people must do in order to secure the joys of ordinary life. The people's mindset when they do such work. The reason your attitude suddenly changed when you had no problem laughing off the deaths of numerous other people in the city were no different from them. And most of all, the reason I can't understand this. There's nothing I can do about the misfortune of others. I just learned to lightly brush off the tragedies. I can't do anything to help with. Laughing things off is the only way to stay sane in this city. I still can't help but laugh, a bitter laugh about matters I should take responsibility for, though. Well, I suppose dwelling on the problem without a conclusion would be considered strangling yourself. I'll admit, I got a bit too emotional this time. I never meant to say you're unworthy to gain freedom or anything, Angela. That's that, and this is this. I know. Both you and I are bearing many wounds. My words were too harsh too. Alright. Let's cool off. Let's just let it slide. Fighting each other won't do us any good. Ah, their friendship is cute. That reminds me, there's a mod to fight every single enemy at once from the library level. E.g. Urban Legend to start. That's quite cool, I'm not gonna lie. Also, the node after the Liu side, aka the final node, there's a mini song! Okie dokie, I'll keep that in mind. Keep in mind, a lot of Angela's attitude can be seen as a reflection of Roland. Yeah, because I mean, I guess, as someone's pointed out, she's kind of a naive child. And the person she's come to learn from the most is Roland now. So, makes sense. It makes sense that she's a bit of a reflection of him. Angela taking accountability. She has grown. Our baby is growing. So if you're gonna give me a hot sec, I'm gonna give this... Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, I didn't put the mod on. Right, okay. I'm just gonna give the game a quick refresh. And then... we'll get them mods on that's supposed to be on that I forgot to put on because I'm really smart. at pressing the right play buttons. This one. Hopefully the sound doesn't mess up. The sound is fine. Okay, I'm muting it now just for the Millie song, cause, you know, Millie! How dare YouTube make her songs annoying? You have to fight Leo too in order to lock the next realization. Yeah, I thought so. My aim is to get maybe the first 2 layers done as much as I can. Rolling with the too old for this shit attitude, even though he's like 30 or mid-30s at most. I mean, he's anime old at that point, really. Open the curtains. Sound off. I can sing it a cappella because YouTube won't pick it up. Oh, the book is strange, like Clockwork Orange. Keep your eyes buttered till the end. Bad! He's like 40 or something. I should double check the art book again. I saw a Reddit post which had someone like guessing at their heights, but the art book actually has heights, which is great because they made me the same height as Tiff and I hated it. I am hopefully taller than Tiff. He's about 34, so he's early 30s. And that's technically mid-30s, I guess. I think 34, 35, 36. Mid-30s. Okay, we did get a Bina one, though. Bina. I'm not that short. I don't know what Tiff's actual height is. Like I said, it was a Reddit post that was guessing the heights. So if someone can, I'm sure you know Neocromancer. I'm sure you know Tiff's height. Tiff's official height. I can probably look it up though. I will look it up. How tall am I? Who am I the closest to height to in this game? Library of Ruina Wiki. The Wikipedia will know. Don't worry. I'm very good at not looking at spoilers. Tiff is 5'1". Okay, I'm taller than Tiff. I'm taller than Tiff. That's what we know. We're taller than Tiff. Yeah, I'm taller than Tiff. Definitely taller than Tiff. Am I taller than Malk? Malk is taller than me. What about Hod? Hod's short and cute. Hod is taller than me. I'm taller than Tiff, but not by much. How tall is Bina? Bina is 5'9". How tall is Gebra? Gebra is 5'11". Eee. So you planning to face Xiao with her murdered husband's clothes on the key page? No! Hell no! I think I'd rather die! God no. How tall's Yessie? Yessie gives Short King energy. He's 5'7", not bad. What about Angela herself? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Angela. She's 5'7". So yeah, I'm somewhere between Tiff and Hod. Don't mind me, just drinking coffee with your boy Ches. Do we have any room on Ches's floor? If we get room on Ches's floor, Dan, you can join him on that floor. We have spaces. Bina is short, but still taller than you after you get hit with a pillar. Always. Yeah. So I wanted to do like the second layer. But obviously I haven't touched some of these. I know one of them's the R company, but I can't remember which one. So I'm gonna let you guys decide. So as usual, because we've done red mist, we ignore that one. So we're gonna have option 1, option 2, and option 3. So you guys let me know once I put the poll up. Node 1, 2, and 3. Start the poll. Not many people want to be on Chest's floor, Dan. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of the least popular floors. So honestly, I'm glad someone's there to like him, because I don't. I'm not a coffee drinker. I dislike coffee. So I ran to Bina's floor as soon as I saw her. Until then, I was on Malk's floor, because Malk is soft, and I love her. So two is the middle one, because we're going from left to right, but it's just the second lot. So 2 is this one. Not this one. We're not doing that. We're just doing this one. Okie dokie. So a lot of people want me to do 2, which is the second Leo one. People would like me to carry on that misfortune, and you know what? Fair. I guess the people have spoken. Most of you have voted now. 2 it is. 2 it is. The people want me to suffer. I am suffering. I am 100% suffering. Here's the books of your dead comrades. Click and send. Blech. Man, I'm dog tired. What the hell is the blue reverberation up to? That's what you're worried about? How are we even going to explain this to the association in our report? We don't have much of a choice. We just got to describe what we saw there. There's nothing we can do about him. Speaking of, I don't think we've heard from Section 2 ever since they went on an expedition to the library. Did something happen to them? Something has. Something has! I'm so sorry! Just remember, ain't a fight with copyright music coming out. Okay. They're probably just too busy with work. Director Xiao must be quite worried a bit, though. Well, we have our own problems to worry about. We've got a few things left to wrap up, so let's head back inside, shall we? Pardon the intrusion. Late at night, Director. We have a number of issues to address regarding the cases we've recently taken care of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you all said it was final nodes. I need to worry about that. Which the rate that YouTube is realizing my watch hours, it might have to just be a case of I just live with it. And it might just have to be muted for the VOD, which would suck. But you know, is this the Fire Nation? Yes, it is the Fire Nation. Pretty much. Top level node number 1 and node 3 have Millie. Okay, from left to right order. Naruhodo. Ah, sorry. I was distracted with thoughts for a moment. Don't mind me. You said you have a report to make. What is it? A number of experts are going to extract samples from the distortions we've captured after failing to secure the crying children. And send them to V Corp. The process is estimated to take a full day. We will be put on standby in the meantime. Have you received any contact from the president or the executive board? Yes, they told Section 1 to stay clear of this matter. Hana Association will be taking over further affairs regarding the library and the distortion after monitoring the situation for a little longer. She doesn't know yet. She doesn't know I killed her husband yet. Okay? Okay? didn't want to. I feel so bad, bro. They felt the need to take their time to carry out more thorough analysis and review of the library now that it's the star of the city. I see. Are you going to pull out of this nest then? Yes. You'll be going back as soon as the extinction is done. So pack up your belongings in advance. Unless she does know because she's got the invitation already and it literally lists her husband as a book. Not ready. As Xiao, being happy would be a shame if someone were to kill somebody important to her. Oh wait, you already did that. You fuck off. How about I could stop playing? I could stop playing and never have the consequences to my actions. Until then, rest up and get yourselves back into optimal shape. You ought to be prepared for any task. Understood, ma'am. We'll be going now. You have a good rest. Wait. Listen carefully to what I have to say. Section 1's next post will most likely be the outskirts, where the strife between the Ring and the Pinky are still fierce. We should especially be cautious of the Pinky, so keep in mind once you're dispatched to that area. Duly noted. Miris, overconfidence is your biggest flaw. Be mindful of that, and you won't face much hardship in the future. Chun, stay on task, stay on track, and proceed. You have the qualities to be assigned a color one day. Oh, she's saying goodbye! No! Just because you close your eyes doesn't mean it didn't happen! I wonder. So when you can't see, then you can't. That's true. I can't see magical girl Angela, and that's worth a murder or two. Library invitation is literally a ransom note saying we got your husband. It actually fucking is. I'm not actually nearly crying at this point. Shut up. Don't tell me. There has been other news from our superiors. No. I mentioned all the news I received to you. Instead, I received this piece of paper called the invitation from the library. It was placed in the middle of my desk, so I couldn't miss it. That means a bit ago you guessed right. Effective immediately, I'm resigning from my position as director of Section 1 of Liu. Alas, Briny, you are one reception too deep to quit. You already killed Laura. You have to press on. I know. I should have quit while I had the chance. Also, if you think about it, that is somehow worse since she will be in this perpetual state of melancholy. If you keep going and make her... Yeah, I mean, I guess if we make her a book, we can put her on a shelf right next to her husband. If that makes it better. That'll make it all better. That will make everything alright. I'll take all responsibility and penalty for the unilateral resignation and breach of contract by myself. You don't have to worry about your careers. What did you just say? I'm saying that my action will not hurt your careers. Just a reminder, us being able to beat Laurel as being a major threat. You know that's not what I mean! Inside the briefcase, behind me, are documents containing all the information I could gather about the process of transferring my position to someone else. That may not be exactly sufficient, but please do understand that we have no time to return to the Association HQ at the moment. I am terribly sorry to suddenly abandon my position, everyone. You're heading to the library, aren't you? This isn't like you, Director Xiao. You know you shouldn't make such a hasty decision on this matter. I suggest going back to the association and gathering more intel. There has to be some useful information. You are right. This isn't like me. It truly isn't. It would ill become me to be tearful, and yet I cried for the first time in my life. I never even knew I'd have any relation to such sentiments. I was reminded of Lowell's earnest request. He asked that we do not throw our lives away, no matter what happened to each other. I thought he was stating the obvious. I thought I could remain calm and cold. But when I was faced with loss in reality, I simply couldn't get over it. I'm ashamed of myself for this disgraceful behavior. Anger, heartbreak, despair, sorrow. What should I call this emotion I feel? I'm not certain. Oh god, is she gonna distort? There's one thing I do know for sure. I've seen countless lies and falsehoods as I climbed the ranks. I believed that everything in the city was deceit packaged as truth. My life was full of such lies after all. The feelings towards Laurel in my heart, however, were true. I get where you're coming from, Director. Still, stepping down from your position like this will be unfavorable in more ways than one. If you break an association's trust, you'll be excluded from this business in one way or another, even if you open up an office later. That's not all after... Even then! Has there ever been a time when I was so worried sick? Has there ever been a time when my heart ached from parting? Has there ever been a time when I wailed, pining for someone dearly? Lowell helped me realize that my heart is sincere. Thus, I gladly surrender my body to the flame of passion for him, to prove that there was meaning to my life. How could you say it so proudly, ma'am? Director Laurel did. And now you too. Alright, Xiao. Let me ask you this straight out. Let's say that you managed to get Laurel's book. Then what? What are you going to do with this? Any plans for the next step in mind? No. I have none. I'm simply trying to fulfill the will of my heart. You should know very well how others will look at you if a big-name fixer like you acts emotionally in situations like this. They can all get fucked. There won't be a place for you to return. Is that what you want? Even if the stars were to rise in my sky someday, what good would they be without a companion to watch them together? I've already made up my mind. You won't convince me otherwise. Do you know that we'll be following you? I expected that somewhat. And you're not trying to stop us? If you help me, I'll have a better chance of getting his book. You're being so selfish, ma'am. What else can we really do when you start acting in a way you've never done before? I won't force you. You're free to choose to stay. If you still choose to follow me, however, you'll have my eternal gratitude. Oh, I'm not crying. You're crying. This is... I don't want to... To be fair, if she goes alone, wouldn't that mean she'd get in a one-on-one like how other receptions doesn't employ the entire floor? That would be kind of cool. Hey Brian, you listening in while I'm at work, waiting for the delivery to fulfill. Hi Boris, I hope you're having a good day at work. I'm having an emotional time right now. Also, Watson put in a TTGL reference. I did see that the symbol looked like a 6. That's very nice. Pain, agony, even suffering, if you will. Time for 2 more body bags. She's gonna get away. Here's my prediction, I guess. She's gonna get away. And she's really emotional right now, so she's clearly gonna, like, distort and become a distortion or abnormality or something. The hell did I just watch? Maybe you weren't entirely correct about fixers, seeing that even the Section 1 director of an association can make such an emotional judgment. I'm shocked too. Who could have seen that Xiao of all people would be blinded by love? Looks like the light that shone during the white nights and dark days had more influence than just creating distortions or ego, huh? The impression I'm getting from all the guests I've watched from here is that, well, people have gotten more honest than usual. And what have we seen that reinforces that? God damn it, Brian, you killed her husband! At least have the decency to complete the job and end the poor hag affectionately suffering! I will do it, but it doesn't mean I have to be happy about it, okay? I'm suffering! Xiao isn't that old, but Xiao's still grandma. You don't have to be old to be grandma. The library must consume, and you are the one that pulls the trigger. I am... I can understand her to a degree. If something were to happen to you, I'd also... Angela! Whoa, what? Don't tell me you're like... Hold on, but my mind isn't ready yet. Roland, please save your breath and cut the bullshit. You are simply the only other person I've ever spoken to, therefore I do kinda care about you. I know best what my sentiment towards you is, and it isn't love. Alright. I know what it's really about, alright. You mean it's gonna be tough to find another person like me to chat with, yeah? Correct. It'd be extremely grueling to find and build a relationship with another companion on your level from scratch. I know it's not like that between them. I don't get that vibe from them. It's very platonic in my head. And like that, the ship became a submarine. Rip to the shippers. So, at the end of the day, we've come to the library. I can already picture the branch leader furiously grilling us. I am deeply sorry for you. What's done is done. This was our choice. Let's focus on taking care of business now that we've stepped into this place. And our deviation might be exunated if we produce good results in the library. I'm fine with this place being my grave. All of you, on the other hand, should value your own lives more than anything. Yes, I know that this is a humiliating thing for me to say when you've already followed me here. You're awfully brazen, ma'am. Let's just rule out the possibility of any one of us dying here. Oh, but you're all dying here. Eventually. Maybe not in this reception, but eventually. Never say never. Fan and fan fiction will never be stopped, for better or for worse. Yep. I know them rules. The shippers will sail, no matter what the canon says. Doesn't mean it sank if it's a sub, it's just under the canon waters now. Lol, and boy, it's time to play again. Angela, I can do more than musical. You can talk and play now. If we get kicked out of the Leo, you better give us new jobs to attain a grain. You have my word. Greetings, dear guests. I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. I'm afraid I'm not in the mood to greet you back with hospitality, but manners are manners. My name is Xiao. Next to me are Chun and Miris. Greet her, men. Hello. Hi. Yes, thank you. What's with the hesitation, miss? Feeling guilty for what you've done after all this time? God damn, Miris! I'm sure you know what fate your colleagues wearing the same uniforms as yours suffered here, don't you? Indeed I do. Yet you've made this choice. You were not ordered or coerced by anyone else either. You better watch your tongue, Miss Library Director. You talk like we were already destined to die here. You are, and I'm really sorry about it! Enough, you two. What's the point, library director? I'm simply curious about the psychology of humans, which I know little of, and the reasoning you're trying to earn him back in spite of the imminent danger. I've also... No. I've seen it more times than I can count. A story of someone looking for substitutes. From my experience, I cannot understand how you can value your goal more than your own life. Ow. The value of someone looking for substitutes. Poor baby. Oh, the Trin is a third wheel. These two are both third wheels here. Her second wheel is a book right now. Are you trying to assert that I'll be able to find a replacement for him out there if I tried? That is correct. That way you won't have to throw your precious life away. A machine wouldn't truly understand the feeling of burning blood coursing through my veins because of something I cherish. The desire to have it back by any means, in any form. Precious is not a word you should utter as lightly as you just did. Dreams, hopes, ideals. All the words that describe what motivate humans to get up and live. Those words encompass meanings too grand for description, but it's simple at the same time. I still find that insufficient reason to risk your own life. I won't deny that. I presume others will overcome the loss of what is precious to them in different ways. Then why have you entered this place with such pride? Was it ungrounded confidence that you're stronger than us? Or were you merely blind with anger? That is what I would like to know as well. However, I know that this emotion I'm bearing isn't wrath or sorrow. You can talk big, but it doesn't make your life any less futile. To walk into the jaws of death for a meaning of existence. Sure, you can act all confident right now, because you think you're firm and sturdy. But when unexpected situations start to unfold before you, will that firmness of yours last? I know Angela is a replacement. That's why I thought that line probably hit her hard. Why she said that she knows about people looking for replacements. Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised Xiao has so much restraint here. In the end, it's having a faint hope that just becomes pointless in the face of death. What can your trifling resolve change? Is this some kind of warning to turn back? I have neither the power nor right to stop you. You're really getting on our nerves now. She's definitely looking down on us. Let's get in now, Director. Yes. I have hope that I will find Lowell's book here. Even if I think of myself as firm, I cannot stop others from thinking that I'm petty. You're free to think of me as a pathetic human being. I couldn't care less about how others view me. What will a resolve change, you ask? Of course, it will not do much. Hope won't magically illuminate the path ahead. It won't always be bright. It will be similar to despair in a way. I might get lost in the dark, not knowing what to do or where to go. It doesn't give me a path, nor does it brighten the way. The two are truly alike. However, they're still considered two separate concepts, with two separate worlds because there's a difference to be found. The right thing. By bearing in mind what I must do this instant and taking it to action, the impossible can be achieved. Hope allows one to touch the untouchable, reach the unreachable, and see the invisible. I won't let your words break me. I won't stand back. The cauldrons were broken, and the boats were sunk. There is no retreat. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I kind of paused at the right time when Xiao herself said it, so hopefully you heard it. What did the sniper say about having standards? So let us enter if you are not afraid of us. May you find your book in this place. Why does she have people? She only brought 2 people with. Why does she have more people? Rude. Da-na-na-na. I mean, we're continuing with the Unga Bunga floor. Honestly, Xiao, like I love her speech then was so good. She brought the whole section 1 with her, what do you mean? Yeah, I mean, she's very cool. So people are like, hey, let's go. All this crazy dog just to get beaten by some grade 9 fixer. I wish I could do that, but like I said, Keta's just not ready. I need to do Keta's last abno, really. Then we could do this. But for now, Unga Bunga, Unga Bunga, Unga Bunga. Okay, so as like before, we're gonna change this up. I'm gonna singleton as much as possible. Well, maybe not this one. We'll do resume game. That's not the button I wanted. We're not gonna singleton just yet. We're gonna do 1 round of. What am I gonna do? I don't know. What are words? What am I even trying to say? What is the plan here? My plan is that I attempt to verbalize my plan. My plan is to clash a lot on this round so that, like last time, I have the emotion points to really start hitting hard in the next round. That's the plan. So we do a lot of clashy clash, and we hopefully don't die too hard in this one. Okay, where are you going? What's the highest ones we got that aren't clashing? Oh, no, I need to show the clash lines. There we go. There's so many lines, bro. Slash. Spear here, and then a switcheroo here. I guess we're good. I guess. I forgot that 2 wouldn't redirect it, but yeah, nah. Get those emotions up, Gebberibberoo. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Also looking at the abno fights of the upper floors. I should go with that, yeah. Savagery on Gebberibberoo. Nah, I'm not gonna use that just yet. Alright, I'm gonna singleton target a little now. Basically, am I? Or am I just gonna pull things my way that I can? I can pull that whole last person over here. Ooh, what I would like to do is ready position and then be able to do a big attack later, because that always makes me happy. And I deserve nice things. That's a positive affirmation I keep doing right now. To be nicer to myself. I deserve nice things, and I deserve ready position so that I can have big attacks. Is it smart? No, but do I want to do it? Yeah! I've taken so much damage, holy shit. Why do these people have more health? Why is section 1 a lot harder than section 2? Why? They have even more passive. Singular strike. When using a combat page with non-combat counter die, the dice gains +2 power and yields twice as many emotion points in a clash? Oh my god! That's so mean. It wouldn't let me use another floor. This was a single floor thing, if I remember correctly. So regardless of whether I have another floor, means that I will be dying regardless. And it's fine. We can throw something together. We don't need to think about things. We just do things, and then everything works out, and it's fine. Getting the true urban nightmare experience. Yep, single floor, indeed. Slice! Yay! Whoa, dead. One down. But yeah, I said last time I'm not doing this, but that was when I was on the final fight. I mistook for something similar, my mistake. No worries. No worries. Oh, JCP way, goodbye. Nope, you survived. Ben's not doing so great either. Oh yeah, Cleanse staggered. That's sad, because your eradication's ready. God damn it. Oh well, continue. With a slash. And a stab. Maybe we can get the Abno page that does the whole just power up Geb thing, and then maybe we can do it. Maybe. I only have one light here, which sucks. Banana. I want to take that one off Geb if I can. Geb will be burned. No! Geb will unga bunga! Geb will unga bunga! And everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. We will... Gabriel will solo all. And we will survive after unga bunga. It's JCP way down. Nino. Na 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 na. Hehe. Hehe. Too late! Too late! I know, it was too early to burn that. There's too many people. I knew, but I wanted to do it. I just wanted to see everyone die and see the power up. Oh wait, there was something I wanted to do with Geb first. Before we were gonna do that. Yeah. I know, I lost. 1 second. 1 second. There's something very important. Was it? Which one was it? Here it is. Yeah! Very, very important. No, she committed the cardinal sin of clashing with low power pages. Problem is, it doesn't carry over the next act. That's a giant pain in the ass. Okay, let's try that again. Once more with feeling, as they say. Can I not? There we go. Invitation. No. Invitations. This one. This one. There we go. There we go. Boop. Forgive her. Yep. I'm not gonna read the plot again. We only have like 25 minutes of the stream. I don't have time. It also hurts my soul, and I'm never reading it again. I've already taken enough spiritual damage today. Right, what can we do here? What's my better tactic here? Who is having issues, and who can we improve? So, Clenty is good. We know that Irina's page has been having issues for a while, so let's have a quick look at that. I mean, obviously, we could go down here and we could lose this page, maybe. I mean... they endure piss, so anything but piss can... I also should put some better stuff on here. Because maybe if we do that, we get rid of spear. We put on level slash instead, because I took that away last time. We take away a focus spirit and we put an on rush. And then that way, if I do end up in a situation like before, when they're all staggered, if I have an onrush, I can use it. That'll be great. So that'll help me out. Plenty Boy is doing okay. It just takes a while to charge up. Sweeney's doing okay. Like I said, this one is doing shit. So I would like to replace Irina's page. What with? Would it be better to go back to this guy? Mr. Duelist? Does Geb have Lone Fixer? I don't think she does. I also can't check because I'm in the wrong thing for that. So, I don't think so. We've got Mind Hauler, Health Hauler, Punch of the Solar Plexus, and Iron Fist, which is blunt stuff, which maybe isn't too useful right now, but hey-ho. If your plan is to fall on to get better to prepare some counter dices. I'm gonna put this guy on instead, just because Arena wasn't doing too well. Is there a tick for counter dice? Counter! So... There's our light and draw. Get rid of the 2 2s. Throw some 2s with the counter dice on. Ba 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 ba. All dice on this page gain plus power for. I mean, we're gonna end up high emotions. Let's go with that. I would forget, but like I said, I can't change the passives right now, so I kind of need to sort that out. Restore 1 light and gain 2 charge. Restore haste. Gain 3 smoke. Restore 1 light. We don't have like a like page draw one. I mean, I'm not really there for high emotions, but high emotions are always useful, so you may as well. For a nice 1. So we got 2 zeros, 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s. So we can maybe just get in another... Just get another counter die in. Why not? I think that's the way to go. Okay. Let's try that. Let's do better. Okay, we take this super duper seriously. So that I don't have to worry about. That's a low health one, but this one is a high health one. So let's do Unga Bunga. That's a pretty low health one. That's a big one. Let's do that. That's a big one. Trying to actually prioritize what I'm going against now. So 3-9 isn't that big. 6-10 is pretty big. Well, 9 could still be pretty big, to be fair. I would still like to clash with these if I can. Oh, it's so hard to tell where things are going. So there's that 2 is going over here too, which is also a big one. But there's also a 3 going for this one as well. So let's use that, and then let's see if we can move that 2 over here. And then the rest, we're not gonna bother with too much. So Unga Bunga, the main character, or at least the person in front, because they happen to be in front. Let's go. Let's see if we can do this better. So get better. Owie! Why do they hurt so much? Why must my health decrease so? Okay, so we're doing better. We didn't take half as much damage that time, and they came out worse from that, so that's what we like. Okay. This is how we continue. Well, we have a look. That's 3-9. That's a 6-10. We prioritize the 6-10 with the multi-slash. Oh, that's a 6-10. What's the multi-slash? 3-7. That's not gonna do me. It's a 6-10. You're gonna have to use that and pray. That's a big one. We need something against the big one. Onrush isn't gonna help me, but I guess we'll just have to pray on that one. What are you using? 3-6. This is 6-10. Oh, that has a 3-6, so it's got a good fair chance of doing this attack. 26, that's a big one. We don't have anything good for it though. Maybe you do. Assuming you're not also being targeted by one of those. No, you're not. So, you have a sturdy defense. That should do nicely against that, actually. It's got the 610 here. Oh, it's only the 610 targeting, so I might ready position and just take that to the face so that I can do the damage later. Okay. Right, the rest. Not quite bunga bunga, everyone, because I still, like I said, 3-9 still kind of hurts, so I don't really want to leave that alone. It's just not as strong, so I don't need to prioritize as much. Three nine. That still needs prioritizing, but that one can't. Did I not? 9. Let's do that. Let's go! Yeah. This one isn't going too well, but I did take a nugget out of the fight, so that's fine. Hopefully living long enough to see the fun of round 2 this time. Hopefully. Okay. Emotion levels are rising, which sucks. 1 second. Headphone wire is stuck on something! There we go. Now I can fidget. Fidgeting is important. Otherwise I would go insane. Why would it ever sit normally? There we go. Fidgeting complete. Ikaze. Kinda wanna do that. Who's targeting this and what are you doing? You're doing a 3-9 on there? I would like to vertically split your face, but I don't think I have enough. Yeah, 1, 2, I only have 4 light. I don't want to use on rush. But I guess I kinda have to. They got 610, that one, so... Execute. No. What do we do? What is it? 610 again? 610. Something that I could hit over 6, please. Like, fairly well. That probably can. That's the best we got. So, what are you getting targeted with that's the scariest thing? That. So you know what you get. Pinpoint breakthrough! What are you targeting with that? 3-9. Oh, I only have 1 light to do it with. That's the best we're getting. 3-7, not great, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta just accept things. So that's a 6-10. Ooh, but what's this? They're both 6-10s. Lovely. Ooh, let's get an emotion point. No, don't get... a 4-9 isn't terrible against 6-10. No, it's kind of bad, actually. Shit. 3-6. That'll do me nicely. There's that 5 to 4 here. I might be able to get it over here. Again, we're dealing with a 6-10. A nice stab in the chest will do that. So that'll be fine. 3-9. Now that we can do. We can do a bit of all-out war there. So we Got a 2 3-9s to deal with here. And dun, dun, dun. Wait, I don't really care. I'm just gonna hit them with whatever. Go. I am loving the Bayard combo. It's just getting that right timing to do the ready up. Because there's been a few times where I just haven't been able to afford to let a nugget sit that long. Or they might just die if they sit there too long. But once we got it, it does that and it's fucking wonderful. Yay! Oh, we're gonna sweep some people next turn. It's gonna be great. Vampirism deal 1-4 damage and recover HP on attacking target with bleed. I give them a little bleed. If you would be happy enough to be eradicated, that would be wonderful. That should get rid of these two. So I think at this point we're pretty safe to just attack. Attack, 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 attack. And then you two, oh, if you could ready position again, that would be lovely. That's all we can do, Gabaru? That's fine. Yeah, 2 down. There you go, this is much more reasonable. Who knew? Who knew? Reading the card. Reading the card explains the card. There we go. We're done. I don't know if that counted as my ready position, but hey ho. It'd be nice to have that card ready for the next turn. Oh lordy. Okay, here we go. What have you got? What's that 5? Oh, she has a mass attack. Lovely. Raging Storm, love. Ugh. Oh lordy. Oh, then she look how angry she is. Okay, right. So further, obviously. On melee hit, inflict 1 burn and force of a wildfire. A status that lasts 2 scenes. If an enemy with force of a wildfire is staggered, inflict all other enemies with burn equal to half of the amount of burn that the enemy had. At the start of the scene, 2 random combat pages in hand give the following effect. While this page is being used, inflict twice as much burn with the combat page's abilities. When the target is hit by melee attacks from this character, take burn damage at the end of the scene while they were attacked. They also take stagger damage equal to half the burn damage. Owie! Singular strike. When using a combat page with non-counter die, the dice gains +2 power and it yields twice as many emotion points from the clash. Okay, so he's a counter dice boy. Those passes are indeed kind of fire, but I wish that button worked. So you know the meme where the dog is burning in the house and saying everything's fine? Yeah, that's basically this whole fight. Yay! Blunt mastery as well. Okay. Okay, let's just go. Let's just go. We go and we pray. How long am I gonna last? Let's go. Friday alone is the burned one. If you mess up, you can see a flash of someone with 300 burn before they perish. Let me take a quick drink. I feel like I'm gonna need the hydration for this one. Yabba-dibba-doo. Versus. Oh, I don't quite have enough to do it. I was hoping to redirect all of Xiao to Gebra. And just have Gebra versus Xiao. Let's get that slash. Let's get that slash in. Okay, I am so afraid right now. Yes, I have been so distant and so afraid. I don't know how I'm gonna possibly win this. If I'm gonna clash, I'm not clashing that one. That one's fucking... This one's shit. That one, that one. This is... That's the one! Fervid emotions. All dice on this page. Again, +1 power for every 2 emotion levels. That's the one. That's the one I need to clash with. 7-11. Like the shop. I mean, minimum 6 is the best we got to counter that. How many can we move over here? We got a 6. What's going over here? We can move that 5 over there. We got another 6. What's leaving over here? We get that 3 over here. We got a 4. But not enough light to do anything with it. What's coming here? We got this. I don't give a shit about that. So we're gonna use that 2 to, again, try to clear this character a bit more. Is anyone doing it? You're doing something scary. I need to get this one clashed. That's a 6. I don't think I have anything that can pull that over, though. So he's gonna have to take that one to the face. It'd be wiser to use that GSV on that big number Xiao has. I thought the GSV doesn't really, like, clash. Yeah, so I can't pull that round either. I can at least clash with that. I don't know if light clash with that. I was hoping to pull off here, more off here so I can ready position, but hey ho. I mean, I could do that anyway. I don't think it's gonna hurt me too much. Okay, we cross our fingers and pray. This is so rude. Xiao is so strong, and she has so many people with her. Anyone we face that I feel like has been this strong has been so low. Oh my god, that's so much fire. Wonderful! Gibbity-bitty-bitty! Oh, but she has no light. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, we continue to be hurt very badly. Oh yeah, and she's mass attacking, just what we want. Oh my god, there's so many lines! Ah! Game is so complicated. This is fine. This is fine. We adapt. We adjust. Everything is fine. 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 I can pinpoint break. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Fine. I want to do this big attack. Maybe no. Let's just not desperately hit Xiao. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I can't play without these attack lines. I need to know who's aiming at who and what's happening. It's very important to me. It's very confusing and overwhelming at times. But I have to know what's going on here. Is that aiming at the 3? Yes, it is. That is literally all I can fucking do, and that is doing nothing for me. Oh lordy-do. I'm just gonna... I need to have a good look at my decks. The index just ain't doing it for me anymore. They just ain't. I'm just gonna hit Xiao. Fuck everything. I'm just gonna hit Xiao. Fuck everything and hit Xiao. Fuck everything and hit Xiao. Fuck everything and hit Xiao. Who needs anything when you can just hit Xiao? I'm in that exceptional character that doesn't have any lines, and like to individually pass the mouse through every dice. I don't know if that's the thingy. I can't keep track. It's for me it's like hard to remember who's aiming at who. So I need to keep seeing it, otherwise I'd be checking it over and over again. We have Xiao staggered. Hey Gabaribaru, do you wanna get some more emotion and live? That would be great. If you want more than one light, that would be great. Why? That's fine. We're just gonna keep going. Everything's fine. Nothing's falling apart. Absolutely nothing. This is all according to Keikaku. Keikaku means plan. Yes, I keep pressing the wrong card. I wanted execute. There we go. Can't you see this carefully laid out Keikaku? That I am most definitely planning. So very, very, very specifically. And not just picking what cards I can and throwing them at Xiao. That's totally not what's happening right now. That would be very foolish if you thought that was what was happening right now. And I would be like, have you even seen my streams? I have such big gameplays all the time. I am a genius, and I know all the things. Xiao ran! She ran! She ran! And Gebra's down, so we've lost. But she ran! I kinda knew she would. but I'm still surprised. Like, I knew she would because there's a third node. And there's no way I'm not fighting Xiao. But still. Xiao, sweetie. You abandoned your friend. Way sooner than I expect. I probably won't survive long enough to see it then. No, no book for me. That's been my tactic so far. Just kind of like target down the bad boy, get their page, and then just fight back. That's been the plan so far. Yeah. She pulled a Philip on her. She did. Yeah, that was an expected defeat. Completely expected. At least we got through the first round, so I can kind of see the tactic a bit more now. I generally just need... to have a really good look at my cards. And put bigger numbers. I just need bigger numbers. A lot of the stuff I'm using is not where it should be. Like yes, I'm technically using Star of the City cards, but I just don't have the numbers to keep up with what they're doing. That's the bottom line to it right now. However, obviously I did just get the Leo Section 2 books, so let's give them a quick burn. And sadly... did I not... are they up here? Leo Section 2? Leo Section 2. Oh, I already have them. Okay. Was it Section 1? No, Section 1's the one I don't have. It's confusing. Confusing. But that is also the one... card updates, more light regen, passive updates, maybe more singleton decks. Yeah. There's a lot we can play around with, especially now we've got all this lot as well. So we can potentially just play them at their own game, potentially. However, that will have to wait until next week. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Thank you, everyone in chat. Thank you, anyone who liked. Thank you, anyone who watched the VOD. If you have not already, I would highly appreciate it if you could put a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you coming. And I hope you had fun watching. If you would like to support me in a monetization way, because I would like to potentially try to do this as a whole living and stuff, you can support me via Patreon, which will be having a Patreon/members stream this week. Actually, tomorrow, we'll be doing some writing. Yay! I don't really do writing streams very often. I do have one kind of planned in for public, but this is a different one we'll be doing for Patreon. So you can look forward to that tomorrow. Patreon members. Tomorrow there is also the Kofi and the merch store. And also, if you have not already, there's also a Discord you can join, which is also very good for keeping you notified. You know what else is going to keep you notified? The tiny little bell next to the subscribe button. As I've said before, I apparently have quite a low percentage of you who've actually pressed that bell. Press it. Now. Please. But have you been doing your Limbus log since? I may have forgotten a lot. I've got it downloaded. I logged in. I skipped the intro. But I may have forgotten to do it a lot. So I might not get the rewards, but I appreciate you telling me anyway. Now I will unpress the bell. How dare you, Hogan! Get out! But no, that's fine. Oh lordy, laughing too much, I'm gonna die. But anyway, as I said, thank you everyone for coming. I had fun. I hope you had fun. This is Brownie Rosemond, Lines of Bin Library. Goodbye.